Yo, what up?
Meteor happens.
Did I just see three times?
Meteor happens.
Meteor is happening at an alarming rate. All it needed is a little warm-up. You needed to rev it up a little bit. And then it goes. Hey, hi everybody, good time zone to you. Welcome to another Beast Fighter 1 branded stream. You made it! Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're here, and apparently happy affiliate anniversary? To me? Yeah, I had completely forgotten. I'll be honest, I don't even remember when I, started, when I became an affiliate, but here we are, I guess, I think. Thank you for the wishes, thank you for the well wishes. And we get some congratulations to Stampy, nice first. Dill, nice second. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Dill. Thank you, Stampy. And Hi-Fi, nice third. Thank you, Hi-Fi. Happy anniversary, Jeromathan Lonathan. And welcome to Stream Incorporated. Hi-Fi, thank you for the giant Kirby. Big Kirby, thank you. Appreciate that. That's 3 meteor happens for Wheatley trying to. And on the 4th one, it finally happened. And then the floodgates just came running in. And Hi-Fi, thank you for the giant Yoda. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's that easy. And then everyone just got meteor happens. NinjaBot, good to see ya. Welcome in. How are ya? It's John affiliate anniversary. That's me. That's me. And NinjaBot, congrats on the 5 stream streak. Thank you. Yes, 105 is the streak currently. How high will it get? We'll soon find out. Kotu! Yo, what up, yo, what up, yo, what up, yo, what up. Happy affiliate anniversary because Twitch told me to. Yeah, I don't remember either, quite frankly. That was news to me. But thank you for the well wishes. I thank you. I don't really have anything planned really. I want to plan something for August, so look out for then. But otherwise, we're just going on business as usual. And the usual is you guys being here. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hi, Artie. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You did mention that you have not played this one, so you don't want to get spoiled. I understand, dude. Thank you. Thank you for being at the... Guys, give it up for Artie. Shout out to Artie because he has been to a vast majority of the Phoenix Wright streams to voice act, among other things. So thank you, dude. Thank you very much. My Stream Deck plugin is broken. Sounds good. It's business as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 1 second. Just have to format my thing here. There we go. You should get a ponytail with this hair. With this? I used to be able to. Very, very briefly. When my hair was up to my shoulder. Definitely I could, but I never put it in a ponytail. I never really did anything with my hair, and I still don't. As you could probably tell, the most I do is comb it and then do this all day long. She, hello! Yee! Hello, hi She. Hope you're well. Thank you for dropping in on your busy schedule. How are you? Oh, have fun, YetiCon goers. Have fun there. I will be cheering you on from in spirit. To celebrate. But ponytail to celebrate? I hope for some community time for Jerome's birthday. Definitely on the docket. 100% on the docket. Yo, Hooded Hawk! Goodness gracious, yo. How you doing, man? Hope you're well. Been a while, been a little bit. Hope you're doing fine and dandy. it's getting to that cut time again. I'm doing it I'm gonna go in probably beginning of August. I'm gonna get that haircut. Hold out for a little more than a month. I'll be all right. Jerome, ooh, Jerome Spirit. I'm not Casper. I'm Jasper. Not the one from Steven Universe, but it's okay. We'll all go without them next YetiCon. That's right. We'll send out a fishy-looking email pretending to be YetiCon, saying that like you all specifically, you know, are forbidden from going to YetiCon, and then all your and then it'll be a shock to see everybody else going there. I got my fruit. I got fruit to snack on throughout this. I was also feeling very kind of sniffly yesterday, runny nose and all that. But I took a butt ton of medication, so I'm okay, doing good right now. But we'll see what happens throughout the stream. I feel good. 95% there. Everybody just saying hi. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I know that when you're sick, you're supposed to, you know, strive on. You know, it wasn't that bad. It was only the runny nose, slightly stuffy nose, but I'm the kind of person where if any symptoms come up, it just stops me in my tracks for the rest of the day. I just feel like I can't do anything else. So I need to get better at that, but that was how I felt yesterday. So I'm officially unemployed today, and I'm weirdly relaxed. Let's go! I mean, sorry that you're unemployed, but join me. I'm still looking, though. Can we get some hearts in chat for Hooded Hawk? Yeah, but I hope but wherever you decide to go next, I hope you bounce back on your feet, and hope you enjoyed your previous place of work, if anything. If not, then I'm sorry. But decided to bring back old memories. I'm just gonna enjoy my summer. That is a smart thing to do. That's smart. And did you know that dollar drink days are back? But only in the app. And only for small, I think. Thanks. Freaking Whack-Donalds. Best time to lose your job is at the beginning of summer. And then you can just... You're free. Enjoy the sun and the sunburn and the mosquitoes and the... and the humidity. But most of all, the sun. The deadly laser up in the sky. I'm going abroad anyway, so I would have freaking been off either way. So win-win, win-win. And that would have been vacation time, so no paid anyway, I assume. But yeah, I hope you wherever you decide to go next, I know you'll smash it and crush it. And other synonyms to describe going above and beyond something. Absolutely. But yes, folks, today, if you're wondering what we're doing today, it is the first session of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, or Investigations 2, short for Miles Edgeworth 2, whatever you want to call it. First session, going into it blind, first playthrough, have not seen any of this game before, so the best thing you could do for these streams is to not spoil or backseat, because I want to play the game the way I wanted to, and have some friends voice act along the way whenever possible. But it's okay if some days that there isn't anybody. Because I like doing the voice acting. I wonder what crazy cast of characters we're going to be meeting this adventure. So for reference, this is supposed to take place 1 week after the first game. 1 week, only 1 week after. And I go, Gato having a fit? What's happening? I don't know why this happens sometimes. An error has occurred. Please press the power button to restart the console if you're unable to. Why does this do that? Spoiler, you're gonna ace those attorneys. That's definitely possible. I think your Switch is dying? No, it's the OLED one. Nothing really happened. I don't really see a reason why it did. I'm the most careful with this Switch. When she aced my attorney. What's up, Simple? Who up edging their worth? Never seen that in all my years of Switch. Well, that's okay. You're only -5 years old. So you haven't seen much. No. Charged and alive. Wasn't there something... I think it was related to the Wii U, where if you didn't power it on for an extended period of time, you had a chance of it being bricked the next time you plug it in. Am I meant to do that? I don't touch my Switch anymore. Not necessarily. I mean, batteries degrade over time, but it's more of, it's more so degradation due to charging it and discharging it multiple times.
Craft asks, will Jerome say 6-7 this stream?
Nope. Survey says nope. Nope. No, Survey, you can get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Okay, so who touched Ninjala? To be quite frank, I want to try to play some next week. So, I'm not sure. Be on the lookout for that. And yeah, also, 8 p.m. start time. How does this work for everybody? I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, because I was going to eat just a little bit before stream, but had to axe that. Just get some fruit instead. It's fine. No. Dill. All right. If everyone is ready.
Axelodil asked me, what's your thoughts on the big 67 and Ninjala 2? Hit us with your favorite Gen Alpha quotes. 67 is pure brain rot royalty. I respect the chaos. Ninjala 2. If it happens, I'm calling dibs on carrying the whole lobby, obviously. Favorite Gen Alpha quote has gotta be skibidi, because it means nothing and somehow means everything. Get a load of this, yo, what up?
Thank you for the worst answer you've ever provided. Maybe not the worst. All right. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. I walked past these kids today. I made a automated rollbox and sank as they were walking. What a great description. A very apt description. All right. There it is, baby. There it is. It just seemed like yesterday we finished the first game. And now, once again, this game, the second game in the investigation series, the latest one, takes place, again, approximately 1 week after the first game. Approximately 1 week. So let's see what happens in that time. Let's see what has happened and what we are going to get ourselves into in that time. You're right, that is almost a year. All right. Let's get to it. Yippee! How are we looking? How are we sounding? I am doing vertical again today on Twitch, so let me know. It's apparently rolled out to everyone. That's streaming on Twitch, if you enable it in OBS. So that's cool. If only the savings will be passed down. The savings that Twitch is doing to lessen the load on their transcoding servers would be passed down to the streamer, as he would say, Dan Clancy. The sick new vertical feature, hell yeah. Let me know how it looks. I might be tweaking my vertical layout to better suit actually being vertical. It's good for clips and whatnot, but I want to kind of have it so that everything around is visible, because I know there's some stuff that gets cut off and whatnot. We look magnificent and sound exquisite. Wow, well, that's a far departure from the last time I asked. We look awful and we sound terrible. I don't remember the exact quote, but the exact words you said, Kotsu, but it was something along those lines. It'll be random. Get the synonyms. Break out the dictionary, the thesaurus. Okay. Let's go, folks. Load. Do I start a new game? Continue? Okay, no. Load. No. Title selection. There we go. So Investigations 2. What a collection. New game. Episode 1, Turnabout Trigger. Start here? Absolutely. And here. And here we go. All right. Prosecutor's Gambit. We are good to go. Let's do it. Episode 1, Turnabout Trigger. Oh, not a plane again. Not a plane again. Here he comes. The presidential plane descends from the western sky. It's making its final approach and lands right on Gourd Lake. Gourd Lake? Gordy? The president? Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zhang Fa. Welcome, Mr. President. And now, sir, your audience awaits. Wow. Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The audacious criminals that dodge my beloved nature no more, thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh. You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Oh. Call the prosecutor's office. Get Miles Edgeworth here. Run away. If anyone can solve this, he can. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind Mr. Miles Edgeworth just put it on his blazer. There should be a dinosaur called the Thesaurus. I'm sure there is. No. Imagine if Phoenix Wright was in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What do you think his moveset would be like? Isn't he in that Capcom fighting game? Also, hello, Splat Royalty. Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome in. How you doing? R.I.P. He's aura farming. I love him. March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake Spectator Area. There he comes. There he is. The news must be halfway around the world already. That's his version of, aw, shoot, here we go again. It's true. After all, Warframe. It's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Mr. Edgeworth! Yeah, Gumshoe! Gumshoe, my boy! It's been so long. Thank goodness you're here, sir! This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the president, detective? Oh, we still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope he's alright. Then I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead. Right away, sir! Hey, I said hey! Yeah, you, Ruffles! Oh, it's Kay! Hmm? Who's that? Oh, you're not, huh? You're the prosecutor in charge of this case, ain't ya? Wanna give me your first impressions? Anything strike you all as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't be like that. Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me! Who's everyone's main in Smash Bros? Me. I don't know spot royalty. It's interesting to discuss. It's interesting to think about. But right now we're playing Prosecutor's Gambit for the first time. I'm playing it for the first time blind. Think about it amongst yourselves. Let's discuss later. Now, detective, I'll need the facts of the case and as much detail as you can give me. Oh, okay. Well, the scene was right here at Gourd Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhangfa. Di Jun Wang. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now. Hey, newspaper clipping. It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up and he went on stage as planned. And then smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! A gun goes off and everyone runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently. Apparently? Truth is, I only just showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir. You were summoned on short notice as well? Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off. I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? The boss? Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs. Get me Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job. Something like that. I see. Oh, they cordoned the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know. So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Good. Why do you say it like that, sir? Good. Good. Now all you gotta do is find him in the middle of that crowd before they strike again. Could it be that guy that just moved suspiciously, like bob it up and down? It's cool to give him life like this. You're right. You don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. True? Alright, we don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics. And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant... Champions. No matter how insignificant they may seem. Precisely. Alright, here we go. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, he was shot. That means a gun. Right. Alright, duly noted. Was that Gumshoe that was saying it? Oh no, okay, it was Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security details surrounding the president's speech organized? Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions. Sure. If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press A. Wait, what the frick is an A button? Sir, the president's bodyguards are over there! Ah, so they are. I should walk up to the bodyguards and press A to talk to them. Okay, fine. Hold on. I don't want to... Okay, fine. You have to talk to these people. Okay. What do you think it was? A firework?
Can I help you?
You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how a security detail was arranged during the speech?
2 of our senior operators were attached to the president. The rest secure the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away.
They both sound the same, because they both look the same. Oh, I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. On the watch throughout for anything suspect. Okay. Good. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned. Eh? Nani? So that's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something seeing the pros at work. Care to share a little about what happened to that information once you got a hold of it? Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. Oh, is this guy? Hey, Ruffles! It's the same guy. What voice did I give him? Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question, dang it! What's happened? What? Is he Southern? I asked you a question, dang it! What happens next? Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections, right, sir? Detective! Aw, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say. And what next? Well, I guess you'd say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Edward's forte. He's the logic master. I can view what information I have with L and then connect them with X. I should try it now. Just a quick press of the L and we'll be off down the path of logic. Hey, alright. Alright, the president was shot at. But even though security was tight, he still was shot. And bang! There we go. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack. Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated. That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh? Indeed. All we need to do is find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only wind up further from the truth, which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Also, to answer your question, who's my main in Smash Bros? It's mainly Mario, since that's the first one I always lean towards. I haven't played in quite a long time, though. Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious. To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press A. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I should use X. Alright, let's talk to detective then. Yes, sir! Notice anything? Well, the rain stopped, and it was falling right up until the president got here. Even the mist has lifted, barely a cloud in the sky. You sound disappointed, detective. I was supposed to be fishing, right here on this lake, in fact. And the big ones only come out when it's wet. But the park was sealed off for the president's visit. No regular use allowed. You know the rules. Nothing regular about reeling a Whopper, sir. This was gonna be special. From Burger King. Truly special. They remade their whole menu. Did you see? I fear our ideas of special might be rather different. Irreconcilably so, in fact. This is what he thinks about at a time like this? Yes, that's Gumshoe for you. About investigating. Detective Gumshoe, you remember how to properly conduct an investigation, don't you? Sure I do, sir. First off, you gotta gather information, all the intel you can. Examine every nook and cranny. Talk to every single witness. Both of which I can do with A. And if you get the chance, ask them about the evidence. Which means diving into your organizer and presenting it to them. Open my organizer with R, and present evidence with X. I've been with you a while, Mr. Edgeworth. I ought to know this stuff by now. Yes, you ought to. Good, good, detective, good. Why do you keep saying that? Good, good. Is the president okay?
We're not at liberty to share the information with local law enforcement.
What did you just say to him? You let us on that plane, pal. You might just regret it.
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
No one respects the badge anymore. I suppose this is something of an international incident. All the more reason to find the killer as soon as we possibly can. All right, let's finally talk to these guys. What is the officer here taking pictures of, detective?
The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice.
Looks like he's reading off these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Bro speech tips number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. Hey, this is good stuff. Better get a shot at this one, too.
Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your work instead, officer? Not taking pictures of the crime scene, but taking pictures of the notes about the speech. Very good, very good. Edgeworth, Edgeworth, Edgeworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans, I am not one. Goodbye.
So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving a speech. Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest. There I was, yapping away, when all of a sudden, earthquake almost jumped out of my skin. That sounds terrifying. Even the word earthquake makes me queasy. What? Oh, you were listening, Miss Edgeworth? I thought you were ignoring my little aside as... Sorry, Gumshoe. I thought you were ignoring my little aside as always. Well, you said earthquake. Those are the magic words to get Edgeworth riled up. Have you found anything of note, officer?
No, sir. Not a thing. No fingerprints, no footprints, nothing. That is to say, none that stand out, sir. Not after Elmo touched and walked all over everything.
Detective Gumshoe, did he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog? I'll, speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up soon and all. Okay. Why did he sound like Elmo? Sir?
Hey, Ruffles! How's the investigation coming along? Anything y'all want to share?
Here we go again. I'm just gonna give this guy a different voice until I feel like there's one that I can settle on. I am not in the habit of sharing the details of confidential investigations with strangers.
Oh, dang. You sure are one tough cookie. But I ain't about to head back to Chief Lotta and...
Oh, I see you are. Honestly, I would have guessed. Chief Lotta empty-handed. Don't I know that name from somewhere? No, it must be my imagination. Okay, so he is... Okay. So he is Southern. Can I get out of here? Oh, no, okay. No, I can't get out of here. So what do I have for logic? Do I have anything? Assassination attempt. Okay. Now, what do I have in my bag? President of Zhang Fa to visit. Evening edition. Mercurial News. Can I read this? Something evacuate 70... Blah, blah, blah. something. Almost a detective from the local precinct who's always first on the scene at any murder investigation. Age 32. Age 58, Di Junwang. The current president of Zhang Fa. An attempt was made on his life as he gave a speech at an event held in his honor. Okay. So what else can I do here? Oh, here. There's a bright red balloon bobbing on the surface of the lake. Reminds me of sending balloon letters back when I was a kid. You write a letter, see? Then you tie it to a balloon and send it floating off to see if somebody writes back. That's quite an ingenious idea. And? Did anybody write back? No. You gotta need a balloon that actually floats first. That's why your plan fell apart? Couldn't afford helium, sir. That's a luxury back in the day. No! Oh, no! No! I was as surprised as you, sir, but there's no mistaking it. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. It's a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone, including myself, but I'll never tell anyone that. Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president. It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation? Oh, I must scour the scene for inspect anything that catches my attention. Nook and cranny! Yes! Here we go, baby. All right, let's see. Flowers? These flowers are in full bloom. They look exotic, but I don't know the species. My favorite flowers are maybe roses? Yeah, roses and lilies. Roses make me think of weddings. Ah, the romance. And lilies, well, that's funerals, I guess. Sad, but part of life, you know. It's no coincidence that both types of occasions tend to feature a free buffet, I imagine. Come on, sir, that's not fair! I'm not thinking about food all the time. I am, actually. I am. Alright, let's see. Flag. It's the flag of Zhengfa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this? Something the matter, sir? Oh, what is that? You don't see, Detective? There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate. Exactly, which is how a flag should be. And yet here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think?
Right, of course. I give up. Come on, spill the beans.
You can lead a horse to water. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with X. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Actually, oh, I have to. Okay, now that I clicked on it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact. Boom jam. Look closely. Do you see the hole? Oh, it's a hole. I thought it was a jewel in there, but no, I see it's a hole into the grass on the other side.
Whoa, look at that. You're right, sir. It was pretty obvious. I didn't know how I wouldn't see it.
And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it.
That's big.
I don't know what the scale of this is, but that looks like a big bullet hole.
A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag?
Yeah. Yeah, I am that, actually. Okay. It's a flag of Shinfa, blah, 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 blah.
The fabric looks pretty fancy, I guess. Must have been expensive. Even more expensive than the drapes in your office, huh, sir?
The price of my drapes is neither here nor there, Detective. I am concerned with rather more important matters. For example, compare this flag to the one on the other side of the stage.
Whoa!
Look closely. Do you see the hole? Note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it.
A bullet hole?
You shrimp fry this rice? Why did we go through the same dialogue twice? I wasn't able to skip it. That's fine. Steel Samurai.
Breaks your heart, don't it?
It does. What a villainy could have befallen him.
Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off.
Which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon. Pierced by a bullet. Pierce Brosnan.
Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands.
This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. And for the president too, but this is unacceptable. Unforgivable. Inconceivable. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
We won't, sir. You can count on it.
I love how this is the one thing they agree on. For, like, this is injustice! Steel Samurai, no! I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. Okay, let's do so. Anything else here? No more talking to you. Okay. Put the logic together. Pop balloon, flag with a bullet hole. So these two are together, obviously, because it went through the flag and then went through the balloon as well. Yep. There we go. There's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. The president was shot at as well, remember. Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. We'll have to ask around. Alright, on with the Ruffles! Ruffles! Y'all figure out something, huh? Care to share? Oh, who exactly is she, and why does she keep shouting at us?
Rubbernecker, I guess.
A what?
Seems pretty interested in the case.
Come on, give me something here. Do we need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were? Oh, we do need to. Fine. Let's see if she can tell us anything. Oh, there you are. There y'all are. Tabby Lloyd. Tabby Lloyd. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go, dude. Tabby Lloyd, at your service. I'm looking into the case for, well, just for me right now, but... Looking into the case? Miss
Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask you. Well, can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share?
She's so anxious. Look at that.
How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them ruffles? Where does a feller buy a cravat like that?
Hold it, dude. Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking the questions here.
Dang. And here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard?
Why, I most certainly cannot.
I beg your pardon.
I can't just be handing out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood.
Aw, come on. Don't hold out on us. We all gotta share sometimes.
Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye.
Wait!
Wait for what exactly, huh? Huh? If you got nothing for me, I'm gone.
We're fresh out of moves here.
Out of moves,
I wouldn't be so sure. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess.
And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts the defensive position?
Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others.
Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head. Mine too, Mike. I don't play chess at all. I played a little bit, but never really got the hang of it. No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words. Oh, are we, Oh, is this new? When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board, and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Oh? Oh? Oh. Oh, shoot. We're playing chess? No. I hope it's not actual chess. Now we must analyze the state of play. PlayStation.
Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me. Not until you can give me something in return.
Oh my lord. My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. But I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also the passing of time. Oh, there's a timer? That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated,
if you're fixing to ask me something, will you dang well ask it already?
I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Alright, time to make my opening gambit. Oh, there we go. Mind chess. Commence. Jesus. Oh, the timer's going. What is it that you do? Why don't you begin by telling me what it is that you do?
Sure, I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job.
Is it now? So you do something you won't or can't tell anyone about?
Shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker, if that's what you're insinuating.
Bide my time. Well, I'll just wait for her to tell me.
I'm a law-abiding, everyday citizen, and you got no reason to say otherwise.
Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. If it's something you can't tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it'll be once I bag me my first scoop.
What was that about scoops? I see, it's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct? Oh, I see, there we go.
Dang! Sure, I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat.
That's the mystery of what she does for a living. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Alright. And time resets, okay. Shoot, man. I'm gonna look like more of an idiot than any other game in the series. I'm telling you. I promise you this. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Where's the record of your reporting? Were you at the scene of the crime? At the time of the incident, were you present at the scene of the crime?
Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first?
Absolutely not.
Then I ain't giving you nothing either. You think I'm a sucker? Think again.
Hand it over or you're under arrest. I'll buy my time. Sure. I'll wait.
Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something.
Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunfire to faze me.
You heard gunfire, did you? Haha. You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're still a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something. Oh, no?
Double dang. Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech. Wound up reporting on the shooting. And you won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
She came to report on the shoot. If she came to report on the event, she must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. So if I press wrong on something, if I make my chess move, if I make my move at the wrong time, then it won't necessarily count towards reputation. It'll just ruffle them up a little bit. Where's the record of your reporting? You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got more questions? You gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
Sorry, Ruffles. Can't help you.
Time to deploy my clue. You must have a record for your reporting. There we go. No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without the means of putting things on record. So tell me, Miss Floyd, where is yours?
Of course I made a record. I told you I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not about to just hand it over to the first person who asks me.
I am not just anyone, young lady. I am the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Don't you young lady me. You ain't getting it, no matter how many times you ask.
I'll young lady you as many times as I like. I'll buy my time. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it now.
You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
You do? Well, ain't that sweet.
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
No, I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop.
Should I ask to play the tape, or... Play me that tape. There we go. Same deal here. If the music stops, then you're right. Intriguing. A young reporter, hungry for success, so dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed, she did not. She committed the entire event to tape. Boom.
Ah, dang it! This is my scoop you're messing with, my big break. Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Checkmate. Aha, okay. Okay, not as bad as I think. Not as bad as I thought. Mind chess complete. That was a fancy transition, dang. Wow.
You're something else, Ruffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary.
Never mind that. Now play us the tape. This should finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You play me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2 and be mentor to a rising star, aka me.
A mentor? Chief number 2, huh? Kinda like a second parent? Or second fiddle. That's a big responsibility, sir.
And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his star people the exclusive, huh?
I didn't even agree. She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved.
And the job of chief number 2?
I think not.
You're no fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles.
Good. Then our first order of business is to listen to that tape. Alright, let's do it. It has to be... Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious What's that word? The odious criminals... Sorry, I have trouble reading, I'm sorry. Criminals that dodge my beloved nation are no more. President's speech.
The president passionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will. That there's me! I figured. Can't be a little live commentary to set the scene. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us.
That's not her. Whose voices are these?
Oh, there were these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
I know their voices from somewhere. Should I know? Should I know that?
Wait, the part where the gun goes off is right after this. The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch.
The battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice.
2 shots.
What the? Ah!
Yep, there we go. 2 gunshots can clearly be heard. So, 2 shots were fired.
Yep, and that tells us something?
Plenty. Lots of things, actually. Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. One 2 shots fired hit one... Of the 2 shots fired, 1 hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order. Yes, exactly. Which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. Only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and through the balloon is... probably around... So for tracing it, probably around these bushes?
Take that!
Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets. And places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator... Oh, of the spectator area, really? Huh. Interesting. You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, I need to examine the left side of the spectator area.
Roger that, sir. So you need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess?
I do. And what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it.
Yes, sir.
Chief! Hey, I'm talking to you, Chief.
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd?
I surely do. You gotta help me out. This stuff's my forte. And I'm the best crowd herder you ever did see. I'll prod, pummel, and push them wherever you like.
A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business. I am nobody's chief.
Whatever you say, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that.
You may be given to all your wishes and demands and commands and whatever. Here you go.
Is that... Is that who I think it is?
Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Lloyd has here cleared everybody out just like that. You should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief that is, she sends him running twice as quick.
She sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for your cleaning. It's the least I can do.
Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying about your pretty little hurt about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam, no more dirt.
On the outside, perhaps, but you'd still have something of a problem with the inside.
Whatever. I can wash that out anyways.
We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir.
The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all. I mean, they're all over there.
Begin investigation. All right, here we go. Gourd Lake.
Hey, look over at this area in here. No? No, we're up here. I could go all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
All right, let's see. Gumshoe, notice anything?
All these flashing lights and clicking cameras. Why do they need pictures of the crowd anyhow? Stupid noisy news hounds.
Well, it is a rather newsworthy event, detective. Don't let them get to you.
But they're taking your picture, sir, and mine. I never signed away my image rights, and neither did you. Wait there, I'll be right back.
He ran off before I could stop him. Now he's looking for whoever photographed him.
and annoying everybody else in the process. Will he ever stop finding new ways to surprise me? Nope. But my organizer. You know you can check the information you've gathered by pressing L, right? Well, let's just say you've forgotten my first name. You can look that up in your organizer. What exactly are you insinuating, Detective? I know your first name perfectly well. If you say so, sir. Just remember that all the evidence you gather is in your organizer, okay? Including stuff like people's names and backgrounds, even mine. I suppose I can take a look later with awe. just a quick run through, in case you guys haven't played the game before. The evidence is no good just sitting in your pocket, sir. You gotta use it. By presenting it to people and seeing what they have to say, yes, I am well aware of that, Detective. Sure, but you gotta look it over, too. The devil's in the details, as they say. Prod it, poke it, look it up and down. Heck, even lick it if it helps.
Snooze 'em or lose 'em. Your viewers, that is.
Yeah, I know. Do whatever it takes. Smash it to pieces and put it all under a microscope if you have to. I admire your spirit, Detective, but I'll stop short of the destruction of evidence, if it's all the same to you. Just my little joke, sir. Guess I got a little carried away. Exactly my worry. If I ever met a man who would pulverize a piece of evidence, it's you. Okay. All right, so let's pause here for a sec. Let's pause here and take a little break. Use this time to go get some water, get some food, drinks, snack, whatever have you. And when we come back, it will be time to investigate this little area here. Look at how Gumshoe's looking at me. Hold on. Look, Gumshoe's looking at me. Very cute. All right, let's get that snack break going, and we'll be right back.
Ads starting now.
All right. Let me have my snack here. Also, what's up, subs or anybody else that didn't get ads? Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Enjoying the game. That's a juicy pineapple. That's a juicy pineapple, I will say. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba ba ba. I don't know what voice to give Tabby. Right now I know that she's related to Lada in some way. But yeah, we'll see. I'll just because it doesn't sound too much different from any southern voice I give, so I have to work around a little bit, workshop it. Maybe I'll watch other people's playthroughs up to this point, up to the point where I'll stop, and then I'll see what voices they give them. Boom, boom. Hey, let's see. Everything good here? Let me just check on. Let's check to see if the app is running good. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, looking good on a good avert. Oops. I didn't know that that overlay was going. If you see a lot of crap on the screen that isn't the regular Twitch vertical things, it's my it's my boundaries there for testing and whatnot. So if you ever see all that crap on screen, just please tell me, because I usually forget to turn that off. All right.
Hey, welcome back from ads. Welcome back. Let's continue on. A very little of my fruit. I'll eat a little bit more. Hold on. Raspberries. Okay. Let's talk to you first. You're the first person I saw. The first thing I saw on the side. So let's talk to you.
You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh?
Detective Gumshoe. Right away, sir. Oh, he's searching the trash?
The faithful detective scrabbles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished.
Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures. Is he enjoying himself? Bingo! A popsicle stick. Gotta love the jokes they put on these. Detective. Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. Relevant evidence. Ah. I think we got something. Good work, detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Ooh. Aha. Ooh, new. Ooh. A little bossa nova-esque. By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details. We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir. You can rotate the item with R. If you want, I can move it closer or further away, too. I can use L to examine the object up close and R to move out for the bigger picture. And when you spot something, just say the word. I can point out suspicious areas with the cursor and press A to inspect them more closely. Alright, let's see what we can discover. Alright, so let's see. There's a pipe. Symbol. A latch to open. Oh. Oh. This is a document of some kind. What are we looking at here? Presidential security plan. It's a diagram of the president's security arrangements. Oh. Look at that. Thus cover for Lakeside now. Eyes on this area. Rook positioned in light of Knight's injury. Lead Rook, second Knight. What? Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency. Oh, I see. Someone called? Hi, Simple. When were you called? It's just that simple. It's like the bat signal. The bat signal. Hope you're well, man. It shows us how the president's bodyguards are positioned. Gotham needs me. Yes, Batman. What? What was it? What was that, Bane? Yes. No one can understand. It even has his people's names on it. Rook and Knight. So his bodyguards aren't natives of Shangfa. I heard he uses some private...
I heard he uses some private security firm.
But why not employ people from his own country?
I know why not. Want to hear a little tabloid exclusive?
You really know something?
Sure I do. I was over at their embassy not so long back, sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources tells me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force.
Interesting. So he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life. Almost certainly classified. But what was it doing? But what was it doing dumped there in that bag? You raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to the matter of national security. It would surely be highly classified. Ah! Hey, there's something else in here. Oh. Okay! That's a Pokeball. My! What's a gun doing in there? Sir, it's a bag. It's gotta belong to the... Yes, it could well have been disposed of by a would-be assassin. A revolver. It would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all the chaos. Not easy to acquire in this country, yeah. That's for sure. Could this be the work of a professional? That would explain the security plan, too! How'd they get that? I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. Okay, Let's take a look. Right at the barrel. Ooh, a laser? Laser scope? Damn. Laser point. This is a laser sight. It can be lined up with the target to make aiming a bit easier. If I press this here. Yep, definitely a red laser. Could the assassin have used a laser sight to target the president? But then why the two shots then? If they've already got something to help them aim, would have been easier. Ooh, hey, there we go. We can confirm 2 shots now. 2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording. That proves it. This must be the weapon that was used. Yep. Fitted with a laser sight, 2 bullets spent. That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes to show. A bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash. That's a catchphrase I ever did hear one. Nice work, detective. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask you if you don't mind. I need you to take the bag and the gun to forensics to see if they can find any prints. On it, sir! A good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along. Got the results for you, sir. That was fast. That was quick. You bet it was. Told detective was an ultra super high priority. But, they came up empty. And they checked everywhere? Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. In 5 seconds? I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Wearing gloves, probably? Was my question? What are you doing here, Mr. Payne?
Well, this is quite the situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is he again? I forgot the recurring joke. That they don't quite remember him because he's so low rung on the like your first case.
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
What a need! Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where's the chief prosecutor?
He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon.
So he had me summoned on short notice, and then left before I even showed up? Rude. Yeah. Alright, thanks. Should I ask the people? Oh, the truck. A television truck. Appears to be stuck in the mud. Reminds me of the time I pushed your car out of that ditch, sir. Then you just drove away and left me there. Gotta admit, it felt kinda lonely. Did I do that? I think I might have. You came back though, Mr. Edgeworth. Only left me there in the mud for maybe 15 minutes? I know you'd never forget about me, sir. Of course I wouldn't. Barring those 15 minutes, anyway. I was so set on being free that I had to get the hell out of there. Heck of a dodge. Hello, sir? You're with one of the news channels? Yep. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. And why is that, huh, pal? You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something? No, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic, and now I can't get it to work. That footage would have helped immensely. Just our luck. Ha 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 ha! What the? You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. I know that voice. Kay! There you are! There you are! Kay! Let's go! There she is! My girl!
Honestly, I'd leave you alone for 2 seconds, but don't worry, your hero's here to save the day. That's right, the one, the only, Kay Faraday.
Hero? Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore?
Not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical.
Wow, unique way to put it.
I'm taking time out of some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy.
Kay helped me out on a few occasions, but 2 weeks ago when I was working... Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. Yep. The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will, and who claimed only to steal the truth.
She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training. But I'll get there soon enough.
What are you doing here, Kay?
What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course.
I suppose she did mention being fond of such things.
And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys. But now I don't have to.
Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever.
Hey, Gummy. How you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself.
What kind of beans? Refried? Baked? So, Kay, are you really here to save the day?
Yep. Prepare you for your jaw to hit the floor. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang.
Did you now? Then you better show them to me.
Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor is here is about as much as fun as a dang toothache. Won't even let me call him Chief. Aw, but I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, ace reporter, at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, he's no fun at all. This one time he...
You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those pictures?
Boo. Fine, here.
Hey, our voices seem kind of similar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. How did he...
I took this one right when the gun went off. It was total chaos. People running everywhere.
The president and his two bodyguards. The names on the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. What's that? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you've provided us with a vital clue.
Hoo-wee! Your eyes just lit up like a pair of dang old Christmas trees. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you've spotted?
A contradiction.
Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange.
Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moments of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of contradiction, and then employ my powers of deduction, first to find the contradiction in the photograph.
Why are they holding briefcases like that? Would it be these guys?
Anything of interest here? I need to find the contradiction in the photograph. Yes, this is it. I'll simply press X to make a deduction. Oh, here? Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction. What was the contradiction here? Knight to immediately escort President to the plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty. We know who might be in the audience. We know who. So let's cover for Lakeside now. Eyes on this area. Rook repositioned in light of Knight's injury. Oh, I see. Right. Slides tape. No! Let's see. Proof of my profession. However, I prefer to keep it in my pockets. For now, anyway. Let's see about Tabby Lloyd. A journalist who attended the president's speech hoping to snap up a scoop. And Kay Faraday, a self-styled great thief and so-called second Yatagarasu, who's always looking to bag the greatest treasure of all, the truth. Alright, the evidence is the trajectory? I think? There's clearly a contradiction here.
If you say so, sir. I can't see anything myself.
You don't see it? Something so obvious? That's a contradiction in itself.
Mr. Edgeworth, you know if you made a mistake, you can just tell me, don't you?
A mistake? I have done no such thing. And I'll prove it to you. I've already located what's contradictory between this photograph and the evidence. Now to present. What? Contradiction? Uh-oh. I'm being stupid. Stupid. What's the freaking contradiction? The gun?
What? Huh? What? I'm lost, dude. I'm lost. Did I present this yet? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Oh. Oh, what? Wait. Where was this photo taken? You're right. Oh, die. Look closely at this picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you will, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully.
Huh? What am I looking here for?
What am I looking for here?
Well, I'll be.
Indeed. There's something on the president's forehead, something that wasn't there on the other picture. Oh, I thought it was the background. What is that? Some kind of birthmark?
Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead.
Red dot, yeah. No, dude, that's laser sight. Dude, I highly doubt it's a birthmark that just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. That right there's a big old bug bite. And here I thought I was something important. The look on your face.
You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details.
Ooh, again with the face. All right. Duly noted, Chief.
Okay. Photo of the incident. Photo of the president. Got that. Okay. Cool. Hey, hooray. All right, so there was... I assume the flag on the floor isn't anything important here. Can I talk to you? Oh, there we go. About the incident. You say you attended today's ceremony in order to gather material for an article of some kind?
You bet I did. It ain't the kind of thing that happens every day.
And when did the ceremony begin?
Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky. It was raining all morning before that. Anyhow, the president's plane touched down and right around 1:45, and the speech started at 2 on the nose.
What about the shooting?
Must have been maybe 20 after.
So 20 minutes after the ceremony began?
Yeah, shots right now, tearing through the air with only moments before we've been alive with cheers. Then, tragedy. The president dropped on the floor, felled by an unknown assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 on March 25th, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Gordon Lake.
What was that all about? It's like they're trying to be bombastic in a streamer kind of style way.
Sorry, just making some voice notes. Gotta get those ideas down the second they come into the old noggin, you know. Ain't every day you get to report on the assassination of a president, after all. It's dramatic. It's emotional. It's got everything I need to write an article that puts the readers right here on the scene.
And did the president really drop to the floor? Officers on the scene said his bodyguards escorted him straight to the presidential plane.
Hey, y'all can't blame me for getting a little carried away now, can you? I better take any testimony...
Oh, sorry. She's rubbing off on me. I better take any testimony she gives with a good-sized pinch of salt. Local reporter.
Stop it. Call me a reporter and all. It's kind of weird when someone else says it. Still, Tabby Lloyd, reporter at large, does have a kind of a nice ring to it, don't you think?
But you are a reporter, correct?
Sure am. A reporter in training.
What? Have you even had any articles published?
Fixing to look at my work, huh? Well, that might be tricky.
And yet you call yourself a reporter nonetheless.
Well, I soon will be, won't I? This right here is a big old scoop, no mistake about it. And I got the whole thing on tape, didn't miss a second. It's all thanks to my trusty mic, and even my trustier tape recorder. My even trustier tape recorder. I'm about to set the journalistic world on fire, just like my mentor before me.
Your mentor?
You know the Chief Ruffles? My mentor? My inspiration?
No, but you have mentioned her repeatedly.
Did I? Can't rightly say I remember.
What kind of reporter forgets a thing like that?
Well, it's just like the Chief always says. You gotta treat information as irresponsibly as you can.
And what kind of mentor says that? Oh, I know. We know. We know, you and I.
Oh, you should have heard her the day she gave me this here tape recorder. You be sure to bag yourself the juiciest, sleaziest scoops you can now, you hear?
Wonderful. So you're the kind of reporter who sees fire under even the faintest trace of smoke.
Nah, I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire till the smoke about chokes ya.
How's that any better? Alright, we got everything from you now. Gumshoe, anything? Nothing, okay. K! K! K!
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth!
What's up with K Faraday nowadays?
Did you like my big entrance? Bet I really am your hero now, huh?
Well, your evidence really helped things along, certainly.
Hey, I'm the second Yatagrasu, remember? All in a day's work. Kinda wish I could have showed you how far I really come with the whole great thief thing, though.
The training you mentioned? About that.
Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet, I promise!
Yet is the keyword. Great thief.
So the whole great thief thing is just on hold. For now, anyway.
That's a relief, I suppose.
Yeah, I wanted to get out of there and start stealing back the truth like my dad. But I've still got a ways to go with my training, and I need to find some partners in crime.
I hope she means that figuratively.
And I can't be the only girl in the world looking to pull off the most daring heist ever attempted.
True, but not many people are looking to pull off a career in larceny either, I wager. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. About the incident.
Yep, no doubt about it. If you compare the pic I took of the newspaper clipping to the newspaper clipping, that red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, all right.
Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to a birthmark suddenly appearing.
Oh, that reminds me. I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts.
Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of your words I used. I don't remember the actual quote either.
Why just rob a house when you can rearrange the furniture too?
You may call it rearranging, but I call it irretrievably corrupting. Got him! Oh, got him. Alright, so let's do our logic now. I think that's all we can do here. Got the little guy. Nothing over here, nothing down, nothing up. Alright, let's go logic style. Laser sight and red birthmark. Those are indeed connected. Because that's obviously what that is. Why would your first thought be birthmark? I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? No, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It would last for a couple seconds and then disappear. It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead. And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed, I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Yeah, there it is. In the organizer it goes. Why would the perp use a laser sight, though?
He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew, pew, pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place.
No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. In the crowd, too? Really? That's bold. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around.
Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a look, at least. Alright, Kay, let's see those other pictures.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, here's one I took just before everything started going south.
Selfie! Hey, that's before the ray of justice. Oh, okay. So I guess that picture was after the first shot rang out? Maybe? It might be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face. Come on, it's cute.
Hey, can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. And this one I showed you before is from just after the... Oh, okay, there we go. Yes. It's from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's...
Oh. Oh, okay. Lot to go off here. Lot of butts. What's this? I can hardly see anything.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after the last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident.
Not sure this one's gonna be of much use, kid.
And that's all of them.
Okay. 3 photographs taken before, during, and after the shooting. All right, cool. Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from, let's say, before the shooting. Let's do that first. Any hint of the laser sight here in this picture? No. Ooh, hey, I didn't see that there. What the hell? I didn't see that before. This guy? He's pissing. He's pissing red lasers. There, I see it. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Whoa, there it is.
Indeed, that's our laser sight right there. So that's our perp. The one in the red hood must be the shooter, yes.
We found them, and all thanks to yours truly.
Indeed, led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief, the truth.
Hey.
You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of our. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures too. Let's take another look. All right, red hood suspect could be in another of these photographs from after the shooting, which I remember there is to be. Is the person with the red hood here somewhere? Yes, absolutely, right there.
Laser piss activate! My super laser piss!
Welcome back, Steppy. Welcome back. There he is. There's the guy. Right there.
Look, right there!
A red jacket. That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
Ah, the samurai dog stand!
Precisely, which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe! On it, sir! Consider it cleared! Good. I'm counting on you. Ooh, the slap base. Oh. We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. Dang. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. Oh. Now let us continue our investigation.
There's evidence here somewhere. All you have to do is find it.
Alright. Umbrella? No, Mochidongo, no! No! Sign knocked down? The banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked down in the crush. It's covered in footprints too. The crowd must have really panicked. Hey! Know where I can buy one of these? Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing Gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. What? How did you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it? It was a joke, but I should have known that nothing's impossible when it comes to the good detective. You called him good. You called him a good detective. Good. There are toy rifles lined up along the counter. Oh, a rifle range. I'm good at these, sir. A regular sharpshooter. I thought you said you hated guns. Oh, I don't hate them. I just don't really like them. Isn't that basically the same thing?
No, not really.
Not really. Notice anything? There are points of interest in every crime scene. All you gotta do is walk up and examine them. True, but simply examining them won't be enough, of course. No, sir. Sometimes you get a spot where they don't match up the evidence in your organizer. And when you find a contradiction like that, that's where our old friend deduction comes in. Find the spot that contradicts the evidence, blah, blah, then present the evidence, blah, blah, blah. I can make the... Yes, I know. As long as we follow basic investigation procedure, the truth is sure to come to light. About the assassin. A red hood's gonna stand out like a sore thumb, sir. Our perp's as good as in the bag. Don't let your confidence blind you, detective. We mustn't close our minds to other possibilities. You mean, yeah, it's like on that TV show. You made an arrest based on the jacket? I can't believe you, Gumshoe. Something tells me whatever show this is, you watch entirely too much of it. You bet I do. Kids Mystery Theater is the best. They have this trivia quiz at the end, and we should get back to finding our assassin. Oh, sure thing so. Cut dead once again. I want to hear it. Is it like Mystery Science Theater? Okay, talk to you. Okay, so you guys I've already talked to, which is good. So now, all that's left is this. All that's left is this stand. Oh! Oh, he left it. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my Nook and Cranny! He doesn't say Nook and Cranny anymore. Dude. There's a red thing here. What's this? A red button. Hey, do you think? Seems to be it was torn off of something found near a samurai dog stand. Could it have been dropped by a red hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. Okay. Some lamps, I think. Food stand. Oh. It's a flimsy looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $1.50 if, you know. You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job? Oh, I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done? Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one. And only one, understood? Sorry, sir. I never should have. Wait, did you say I could have one? Yes. Why? Is something the matter? No, it's just I wasn't expecting you to. Thanks, sir. Food. Hooray. Right. Anything else? Puddle. The puddle reflects the clear blue sky. All that remains of the rain. You're a regular poet, sir. Very funny, detective. How would you describe it then? Let's see. A pool of water left behind after a real heavy downpour. Just like I get left behind after a real heavy dose of Mr. Edgeworth's logic. I would say, don't give up on your day job, but it seems you don't even have that down, detective. Damn! Dude! Alright. The one wait. It says Samurai Dogs, now with Sakura Relish. Just in time for spring. Sakura Relish? Wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd like to try. Sakura, huh? What does that taste like? Well, Sakura is cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries? But blossoms are blossoms, and cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. But you're right, I suppose. So what does Sakura really taste like? This is my kind of mystery. All right, maybe we'll find out later. All right, enough horsing around. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, all right. Let's see. A red raincoat. This must be
The one the suspect was wearing.
They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made their escape. Yep. Yeah, and stuff down there. All right, let's just take a look. Nothing of interest, brother. Okay, there we go. The sleeve, it's inside out. Oh, the button is missing too. There we go. There it is. Okay, let's see. Anything else? There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve. Nope, it's not inside out and the button's still attached. It seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown on the ground. Really? You really think so? Anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Check all around one more time. Every nook and cranny must be explored. Must be excavated. Alright. I think I have everything. Let's see what our logic says about this. So we got the red button and the raincoat sleeve. Connected, of course. Well, bam! There you go. The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. Must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. Huh! The right sleeve's inside out, too. It seems it was removed in a hurry, fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of that gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting the president. Then they slipped out into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. Why would they do that, though? I guess to avoid suspicion immediately. But were they in the back? Were they in the back of the crowd? This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. I mean, that's true. Finally, they removed their raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yep, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail. Alright, here we go. Anything on the back here? The hood? It's a bright red raincoat, sir. Red as red can be. The sight of it is getting me kind of fired up, I gotta say. Quite the raging bull, aren't you, Detective? That's me, sir. I'm always ready to charge into action. Yes, so to my defense. True? He's loyal and true? A friend loyal and true? Alright, let's take a look at the sleeve. The right sleeve is inside out.
And you can clearly see where the button was torn off.
Yes, whoever discarded this raincoat did so in quite a hurry. And then a zipper? Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Oh, what? Blood? This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury? Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. Huh? How do we know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there is a bloodstain on the left side lining of this raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to let through the sleeve. Precisely. Or at least we can say that there is a good probability that that was the case. Okay. I see. Fair enough. The pieces are starting to fall into place. Hey, complete. And fill up that. Yeah, it doesn't lag. It doesn't lag. It fills up smoothly this time. Let's go. Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. Yes, sir. Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty-bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
The park is still cordoned off, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. We'll wait and see. That doesn't mean they couldn't have escaped. 3:27 p.m. Gourd Lake Spectator area. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir.
Way to nab the assassin, Gummy.
Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more. Understood?
Okay, no jumping.
But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. This is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, Detective. Carefully. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, hello. Oh, you are... I've seen you before. Oh, dude. No way. No umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm. Well, pal, state your name already. Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe? Not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere, I'm sure of it. You know this man from somewhere because Phoenix encountered him! I can't believe we're seeing this guy again. I can't believe we're seeing this guy again. I can't believe it. Dude. I can't believe this guy. Shelly. Shelly the Killer. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course. I've been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you care to explain why you've asked to speak with me. Yeah, he's Shelly the Killer. John Doe. That's John the Killer right there. John Killer. As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I am afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. My, well, isn't that just shocking? Look at his ice cream rolling around. And the same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm, just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
A showdown, that's what! A battle of wits! A battle of words! Mind chess. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks of this upcoming battle will entail? Sure, let the man blather on. In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistaken. If you spot an inconsistency in a statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves it. And to do that, I'll need to first open my organizer with R, and press X to present. Okay, this is just telling you how to play.
And what if there's ain't no inconsistencies to find?
Then you change tack. Press for more information and see what you can shake loose.
Indeed, I can press my opponent with L.
Why don't you show us how it's done, Mr. Edgeworth?
Stepping out the bat, our nation's top prosecutor.
Once I'm able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes.
Here we go, baby, here we go!
First one of the day. First one of the game. Doe's deposition. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you, but you have no proof that this person is injured, as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. When'd you get the ice cream? So you contend that you are not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one, after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I am just a simple ice cream sales... Oh my. Oh. Wow. You're really holding it in there. Forgive... Did you wipe it with your... And you're holding your cone again? Ugh. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin, and said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time. Damn, right in front of his face. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you.
Hold it!
So you admit that whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest? I know they are. I was able to follow most of your investigation from the spectator area. One never thinks one could get caught up in such an awful thing as an assassination. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim.
Hold it!
So you'd like to see some proof that the owner of the raincoat has an injury? I would certainly expect such a renowned prosecutor to have some. I still don't understand how you know who I am. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you're famous! He probably read about you in the newspaper. I have also been observing you and your work, lest you forget. I don't believe a word he says. If I can prove he's lying, we'd be one step closer to apprehending a shooter. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right.
Hold it!
Okay. That looks like quite a serious injury, Mr. Doe. How long did it happen exactly? How long ago did it happen exactly? Oh, not long. That's all you're going to say on the subject? Well, it certainly made servicing ice cream more difficult, and stopped me from holding my umbrella while I worked. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella, no raincoat required.
Hold it!
And yet, you don't seem to have an umbrella on you at the moment. Didn't the rain stop only a short while ago, just before the shooting? It did indeed. I remember because I was suddenly inundated with customers. That was less than an hour ago. Are you trying to tell me you lost your umbrella in that short span of time? Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. After all, it only takes a moment for someone to steal an umbrella, especially in a crowd of that size. That's entirely possible, I suppose. I had my umbrella when it was raining, Mr. Edgeworth. That is a fact. And then he lost that umbrella to the crowd, huh? Guess it's just one of those things. It's just one of those days. I suppose you're going to tell me that his wound reopening is just one of those things too? Well, it kinda is, no. The assassin's left arm is injured. Whoa! Don't! As is Mr. Doe's. Why, it's even bleeding as we speak. You're right. That is pretty suspicious. Nonetheless, we need to find something concrete that will link Mr. Doe to the crime. I should press R to open my organizer and look all over the evidence once again. Alright, what can we present on? You have the red raincoat. You have no person that person is injured as you claim. Well, I have the coat. I have the coat. There we go. I have the coat, idiot. You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe, but not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind, something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with someone else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. I'll just wipe it and then put it all over this cone. I like the extra flavor it adds. You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. What exactly are you insinuating? As we've already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you, with this decisive piece of evidence. The ice cream is sweating. That's clever. That is clever indeed. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. Whoa, there it goes. And gently down. Wow, and then sweats again. Attempted murder of a foreign leader? Causing a diplomatic incident? They'll throw the book at you. You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. Is he gonna say go ahead? We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier for all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Shangfa. I am not your assassin. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed! Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now! But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat, and as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Well, I mean, I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller, one who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action as the shots rang out. And when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Oh, that's when. Sorry. Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if! Your story stinks! You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. Look, it's right here, plain as day. The assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat.
Intriguing, but that is not me.
Oh, come on!
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today? I do, actually. But then why does he seem so sure of himself? Doe's deposition part 2. I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller. A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least. But of course, ask me anything you wish. I don't know the first thing about ice cream. You know what the, most important thing about making ice cream is, of course?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. And what does virtue have to do with anything? Without proper reference for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. There. Hope that you now see. I am nothing more than an ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. Why a raincoat? Why are we not using an umbrella? Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind. Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice considering you couldn't get one of your arms to it. Better that than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all. Then why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place? Forgive me, I simply hadn't remembered until now. It's been an eventful day after all. Eventful? Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Jingfa was shot at. I was surprised as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe. I am blessed with keen eyes. Names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was... Rook. That's correct. Bastion Rook, I believe. Bastion, really? Bastion Rook. I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur. Just Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. Oh, how little you know, Edgeworth. How little you know. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony, if you don't mind. As you wish. The bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook was especially quick to respond. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Let's do the last one first. So you yourself didn't start running and screaming? I was hardly in a position to.
oh yeah? And what position were you in?
Break out the Kama Sutra! One of extreme pain, someone bumped into my wounded arm. Hard. It was excruciating. I thought my eyes would pop out of my head.
Yeah? Well, they clearly didn't. That would have been awesome to see, though.
Of course it didn't, Kay. In any event, the shooter was wearing a red raincoat. We have photographic proof of that, and yet...
Mr. John Doe here swears it wasn't him.
This guy's lying through his teeth, I tell ya. No one gets away with disrespecting Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Not on my watch.
Calm down, detective. We will get the truth out of him by catching him in the lie.
Yeah, so let's keep at him. He'll let something slip soon enough.
Alright, let's do that news statement. The bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook was especially quick to respond. So the bodyguard on the left was the first to move. By the smallest fraction, yes. He reacted admirably swiftly. His name was Bastion Rook, did you say? It appears you've assessed the situation quite astutely. No more so than anybody else, I'm sure. He's good. He didn't even flinch. Bastion Rook was quick to respond, but... wasn't that the injured one? Rook position in light of nice injury. Okay. Ice cream seller, one who appeared to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. Is there any proof to that here? Can I see any of the photos? Not really. He would be on the right side, selling ice cream, I believe. Nothing in the photos. I was surprised as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. So he saw this... So... What? 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 So... Bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook was especially quick to respond. Was it to response to the, it was in response to the laser sight?
Ads starting soon. Snooze 'em or lose 'em. Your viewers, that is.
Wait, no. All right. How did you know? How'd you know that though? How'd you know his name? Okay. We will take a little break. Take a little snack break, stretch break. When we come back, I'm gonna present this piece of evidence. And we'll pin this guy down. We'll pin this guy down, and then who knows? Who knows what else? All right, I'm gonna run that ad break right now. Actually, we'll run it right back. Come back soon.
Ads starting now.
Okay, some water. I'll actually go get water myself. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. Tempo, Mao. Mao. What up, dude? Happy affiliate. Thank you. Apparently, it's my affiliate anniversary. Apparently so. But thank you, dude. How are ya? I don't know if you're stuck in ads right now. But if you can hear me, hello, welcome. Happy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for dropping by. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Shout out to Temple Mal. Give him a shout out right there. There you go. How's Minecraft, my guy? I was kind of having a little identity crisis watching the stream because it was like... I was looking... It says Minecraft, but it looked like Rust. It was a Rust texture pack. A Rust server. A Rust-looking server. That's kind of cool. Hey, welcome back from ads, Mal. Thank you again. If you weren't able to hear me, or you can hear me now. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we're just playing. We're playing Prosecutor's Gambit. Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Edgeworth's second game. It's been great. All right. Got water. Oh my God. Mal with the raid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Coordinated Attack Part 1. Part 1. Part 1? Vale, hello. Well, what do we have here? Well, said the well inspector, inspecting 3 wells, rabbit. Thank you, Vale. Happy affiliate anniversary. Hello. Hello, everybody. Elgato Leo, 0. Vale. Oops. Damn. Rabbit, thank you. Part 2 is here. Part 2. Thank you so much, both of you. Welcome, guys. Here is your raid alerts while I give... I gave Mal a shout-out preemptively, so I'll give Rabbit a shout-out. Here you go. Oh, yeah. What's up, Lucky? Your pants fell down because you're trying to delete a virus? What? Hope you get that sorted out. And hope you aren't embarrassed at all. All right, here's the second one. Second raid alert, because there was 2. Ah, this one. Hope you're having a good night. I am, Rabbit. Thank you. Thank you both. Hope Minecraft was great. I said before, I was having an identity crisis looking at your streams, because I was like, is this Rust? Is this Minecraft? It looks so much like like Rust that I had had a little bit of a panic in my head, in my brain. But thank you guys so much. Love your read messages. So thank you, dude. Thank you, rabbits. Artisans. Thank you. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you very much. Plus 10 psychic damage. I'm just like, wait, Minecraft? But Rust. It's Rust? But you say Minecraft? I don't believe any of you. Rust, but in Minecraft. When this isn't a jab at you guys, but when you're too poor to get Rust, we don't have the money for Rust, but you have Minecraft. I can say that about anything in Roblox or Fortnite, really. But welcome, everybody. My name is Jerome, Beastfighter1. I do silly, stupid streams on the internet. I am your 12th third choice for your favorite streamer, your favorite flesh tuber, whatever have you. And today we're starting, it's the first session of Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. It's Miles Edgeworth's second game. It's overall the 5th game in the Ace Attorney series, and we're having a blast, having a good time. But how was it? How did your first time in Rustcraft? I know, Rabbit, you were supposed to do some horror gaming, but I hope you get to do that game in the near future. You should have seen me be an absolute rat. Honestly, I don't need to see it. I could imagine it, because I know. What the hell? Hello? Daniel! you're on stream, you're on call.
I'm sorry, I might be a little smidge intoxicated.
Are you alright? You're barely coming through.
So, I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
I just wanted to say that I love you, and you're awesome, and you're one of the best people I've ever met, and you should come to the convention. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Hi, cats. I don't remember all the places you're streaming to. I think one of them Switch. I think.
Yes, you're correct.
You should tell Jerome to come to. A lot of fun, but like you don't have to go. I did like I thought it would be fun, and so it's so fun. I'm not intoxicated, so I'm okay. I only had like a whole fireball to myself.
All right, dude. You have fun, okay? You have fun.
I'm gonna get off your stream because I don't want to derail anything. But chat, you should subscribe to Beast Fighter 1 at twitch.tv/Beast. Someone play the music. I'm gonna have Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Okay, have fun, dude. Be safe. Please be safe.
Don't tell my wife. You be safe. I love you.
Please take care.
I'm fine. You take care. Subscribe to Jerome.
Have fun. That was Daniel, everybody. Pie Minster. but they're at YetiCon right now. They're at the convention. Yeah, Rabbit Mal, hope you had fun, Raiders. If you all need to raid and run, no worries. Please go do whatever you have to do. Post-stream care routine, eat, drink, go piss, girl, whatever you have to do. Thank you for bringing your communities over here. I appreciate you. Guys, want to hang out? Come on in. Come on in. Your 12th third choice is here. All right. I'll shout out Vale, too. Valorant! All right. Let's get back to it, folks. What a call to have, huh? Whoops. Wrong thing. All right, we present to you the security plan because how did you know the guy's name was Rook? Objection! As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Daniel with the... Thank you for gifting a sub to that went to XP Artsy. Enjoy that. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Be safe, dude. Enjoy the con. Thank you, dude. We are all a little mentally ill. Rust, Valorant, this is a cry for help, Jerome. No, they're doing the... No, you guys should be playing more, I'm going to be encouraging you guys to play more of those, of Valorant and League and all that, because they're doing that promotion. Twitch is doing that promotion for bonus subs soon, I think. Or if it's not already going on. But yeah, after that, uninstall. After that, uninstall. That guy on stream told me to. That guy, yeah, that handsome guy. Definitely not intoxicated guy. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. It's okay. I did not. That's not the. Don't you be putting words in my mouth. I put the things I want in my mouth. But you don't put that. For the bonus. For the bonus. Rabbit, it's bonus. Rabbit, it's bonus. Rabbit, it's bonus. Bodacious! What's up, Antonio? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Welcome. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names. What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it? We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely, only their surnames appear. Oh, you're right, we didn't even say their first names. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastion Rook. How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have. There's the ice cream. The sweating ice cream. Seems pretty darn suspicious to me. Well, how did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie. He is the assassin, just like we said.
Oh, it's steaming. It's steaming. It's really. That's how you know it's really cold. Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know the names, yes, and the reason for that is, well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. What? We have something of a connection. I'm seeing him sexually, and his is a name I could never forget. You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. An acquaintance of Bastion Rook, yes. I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that? It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him, although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter? If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I had let it fester? Is he actually going to worm his way out of this? No. Kind of not. I would not.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already.
You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
No! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking scenes here, as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know. What you know? What's this angle here? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. Looks like a mannequin. Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person. Preposterous! I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall into suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat. What the what? What? Wait. So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing the exactly the same thing as you? How very convenient. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. Especially not if I had said that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't know me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. The chief? Oh, Payne? Your colleague over there. Oh, that's right.
Huh? Me?
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure. You see, right there, in front of the person with the red hood.
That's me, yes, but What exactly are you saying?
What's his endgame here? As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange? What's exactly? Come now, a man of talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow.
The picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. Of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered one of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. What is Mr. Doe talking about? What piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in the picture? Let me look at the picture again. It's got a laser sight for sure. And that's the trajectory there. That lines up, that fits. But why would that be? Oh, Oh, you're right. Oh. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So, I guess the tape, I present that, right? I see. Tabby's not there, dude. Where would she be in relation to all this? I thought the two gentlemen were, Payne and the other guy were standing in front of her. But where is she in the picture? Oh, of course! The tape. It contradicts the photograph. Ah, so you have noticed at last.
What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Someone's missing. Someone who should be here.
Huh? But who?
Who indeed? The person who is missing from this photograph is... It's Tabby! Where were you? They were right in front of you.
Huh?
Miss Lloyd!
How do you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor.
Oh, there were these two guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape.
You're right, but she's not in the picture.
Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person? Yes, actually, but, you know. Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions?
Whoa, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? All right, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide.
All right, we'll see about that. We'll see. Miss Lloyd's testimony.
It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Nah, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from where I was in another.
Oh?
So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm certain of it.
Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. But if she did, that would mean
that she's our perp.
Will y'all quit messing with me? As if I could have done a thing like that. Little old me.
I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does? I thought it was pretty good.
Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and to expose the contradiction. Alright, we'll see. I don't see it right now, but we'll find out. Let's see. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Why would you be moving around if you moving around if your main aim was to record the president's speech?
What now? How do you know? How do you mean?
Surely the speech would have been the best recorded from a single consistent position.
Well, see, that is, oh yeah, ambiance. That's the word I was going for. Gotta capture the ambiance. Can't put that electric atmosphere down in print if I don't have a bunch of it on tape for inspiration.
Surely all you achieved was to fill the tape with unwanted background noise.
Y'all questioning my methods now? I don't do standing still, alright?
Nah, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. You were running all over. Where exactly?
Here, there, and everywhere, I guess. Well, what? Y'all don't know what all over means? You think I remember exactly where I was and went in a crowd like that? What do you all want from me?
I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or the right of the stage.
Left? Yeah, left, I think.
The suspect in the picture was on the left-hand side, too. Coincidence? Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tape was from when I was in another. So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
It surely is. I caught your pals, the prosecutor. I caught your pals, the prosecutors, on tape while I was in one part of the crowd, and then that picture was snapped while I was off someplace else. Look at it that way, and it all makes perfect sense.
Your assertion, then, is that the picture and your recording were taken in different points in the speech?
Yep, timing's everything. You learn that soon enough in the line of work.
So I can just prove that the two things did happen at the same time. Her entire defense will come tumbling down. So what give me the evil eye ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. I know exactly where I'm gonna press now. Evil eye, are you suggesting that I might be attempting to intimidate a witness?
No, I'm just suggesting that you lighten up a little. Frown that way for too long and it'll stick. Ain't nothing so bad that a little smile can't make better. Wouldn't you say, Ruffles? I am investigating the shooting of a president, Miss Lloyd. A smile is highly unlikely to help with that.
So proclaimed the prosecutor, all the while beaming from ear to ear. Paragraph ends.
Perhaps what I ought to do is deploy my even eviler evil eye on her next time. Even eviler! Ooh! The Enator. The evil eye Enator.
I just can't get a read on her. But I don't feel like she's hiding anything super bad either.
I agree that she doesn't seem to be ill-intentioned. But who knows if that means something much worse? Who knows if that means something much worse is lying just underneath? Regardless, we must put aside our immediate impressions. Her actions are on the record. And I have proof that contradicts her testimony. Okay, I know. Picture must have been taken from one spot and the tape was from another. But if you recall, if you look at the tape, this was when we shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. So that was when he put his I assume he put his hand up, saying like, we will shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. But then if you look at the photograph, this is nearing the end of the speech, I believe. So, blitz incoming. Yo, Coach Skull. Coming in with a blitz with a raid. Thank you, Mr. Coach Skull. Thank you very much. How are ya? How you doing? Thank you for the blitz. And because you blitzed, here comes your... Oops. Here's your blitz alert. Here's your raid alert. Here you go. Thank you very much. How you doing? How you doing, Coach Skull? How was your stream? What were you doing? If you had to raid and run, no worries. Eat, drink, copious girl, do your post-stream care routine. Please do so. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. I'm going to say the full name of that every time. And we're having a good time. Hope you're well. So we're going to present these photographs here. Well, yeah, the photographs, yeah. We'll try that. No. Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say?
You're dang right it is, and I don't lie.
And yet the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. Well, part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording. The pose that the president is in. See here, the president has his fist raised.
And what about it?
Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again?
See, it ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist. No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law.
The president thrust his fist into the air as the excitement reached fever pitch.
Oh, that's right, she said it. There, that's the moment right there. Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording. I was thinking of like the actual video that was playing at the beginning of the case.
Which means Tabby should be in the picture too.
And she is, right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood.
What?
Oh, the freaking bear trap got her. So you're a shooter, huh?
No, I don't even own a jacket like that.
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is John Doe. We have already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood.
So there were two people with red hoods all along.
Indeed. Mr. Doe's last statement was true.
Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one?
Ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat. Only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
Huh? This whole thing? Well, the best thing about it is, like I said, if you get mud on it, if you get mud and such on it, it's reversible. See? So you just turn it inside out and eek, ew.
just as I thought. The inside of her hood, it's red. That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible.
What's going on here? What are we really up to, huh, pal?
Wait, I never even wore it that way around. Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves. And y'all gonna confirm that how exactly? It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said... Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry. Wait a sec now. I got this big old backpack on, so I can't take off my jacket. Yeah. Maybe I could show y'all some other time.
You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us. Take it off. Take it off.
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never. If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today? Sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear? Hold it, who? Who? John Doe? Who said that? Was it Doe? Hold your horses, a little soon for the endgame. Oh, hello.
Oh, your neck.
Oh my god. Which one are you?
Yeah, it goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move.
It's one of the men from Kay's photographs.
Guess I better introduce myself.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, okay.
My name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard, and second in command of his security detail.
Eek!
Point that thing someplace else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
This old girl's on loan from Shangfa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you. Hey, you want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours.
I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer.
Really? You're giving up the first move advantage, just like that? Whatever, your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn, then.
Oh, is he, what's that movie? What's that movie, with the holographic, glasses? What is that movie? So you play a little chess, I take it?
Oh, fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble.
Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? Oh, that's a relief.
Particularly for the young lady here, that means there is no longer a murder charge on the table. That is good news, huh, Tabby? Yeah, because I'd never...
Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did, anyhow. Our boss put himself in the line of fire.
You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook?
Yeah, it's game over for him.
Oh. Don't worry, if it's game over, he'll respawn.
No way!
Rook is dead? A genuine loss.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms.
Oh, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never!
I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer. Sure, we did what we had to do, sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame.
Castling? What does that even mean? It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king.
Now why didn't he just say so?
Mr. Knight, was it?
Yeah, what?
We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions.
Sorry, no can do.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least.
I thought you said there were only 2.
The National Police Force of Jingfa will be handling things from here.
What?
You better be kidding, pal.
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over.
You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case. The president mentioned you.
I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you.
Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president?
But that was a mistake. A big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with President Wang. If you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is.
Ugh! Oh, shoot.
You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
No, no. I never did nothing, I swear.
You can do this the hard way if you like, but in Shengfa, justice is served one way or another.
Oh boy. Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please.
Sloyd.
She was the one in the red hood, there's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case. Yo, why is there red? Why is there a red thing? Red sight. I'm innocent, you gotta believe me. Oh boy. Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. Please, someone? Eek! What?
Ah! What the? Get your filthy hands off of...
Oh, lordy Lou. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
What? It's you!
Ah, so you do remember.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. You've got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy.
Who are you really, Mr. Doe?
Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller.
Well, I could have known that. Could have known that for sure.
Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer. The Killer?
Let's go. There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed.
It surely isn't. Sure isn't.
It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face.
You're the assassin we've been looking for?
In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. I swear I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but...
how can I have been so careless?
My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected. But I miscalculated in certain other regards.
Hmm?
You didn't bring a gun? Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversions. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
What do you want from me?
I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case.
What? What's happening, dude? What are you up to, the Killer?
I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Huh? But why?
Bastion Rook was a man of great skill, one of whom I felt a certain connection. It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I am simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely.
You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president.
Am I, really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane.
You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard.
Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command.
Rook's not around. That means I'm number one.
I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes.
You? Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me.
If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make the choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life? Or will you allow the investigation to continue?
Ugh.
Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting?
Dude, this case is going AWire, dude. AWOL! That's the term. Awry is the other one. You have no objections, I trust, Miss Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation.
What do we do, sir?
It would seem like we have little choice what to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. Listen well to my words. I'll buy us. I thought you were gonna say I'll buy you that hot dog later. I'll buy you a samurai dog later. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there's no way he can escape.
Yes, sir. You got it.
To be continued? What? This continues on to the next one? I thought this case was gonna be one and done. Save your progress? Yes. Oh, shoot. I have so many. Have I used all of the, I used all of them. All right. Then, you know, let's, let us start anew. Save one right here. Save this slot, of course. Of course we will. All right. Okay, dude. What the hell? This is insane. This is insane. Wowee, this took 2.5 hours. All right, well, I think that is a good place to stop here, and that's where I'm going to end it for today. I didn't know this first case itself was going to go into the second session. But geez, seems like we have a lot more to unpack. This is incredible. This is wild. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And big thank you to Temple Mao and Miss Rabbit for the raids. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to Pie Minster for gifting a sub. That went to XP_artsy. XP Artsy. Daniel, thank you, dude. Hope you're enjoying the convention. Hope you're enjoying the convention. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, if you're wondering about the schedule for today, it's gonna be packed. The weekend is going to be packed. You're gonna be fed good. We got big run happening for Splatter Day. That's gonna be at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's gonna be a morning stream, early morning stream for us here. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern is gonna be Mario Party with Ruka, Chris, Red Velvet Knight, and Game Boy Light. Game Boy joining. That's gonna be the first. I think that's gonna be the first time I'm playing with Game Boy Light. I believe so. That's gonna be fun. And then on Sunday, more Mario Party for Dill's birthday week. It's gonna be Dill, myself, Wheatley, and Kodak Zach. So Wheatley Lamora and Kodak Zach gonna be there. So hope you can make it. It's gonna be packed. 3 streams this weekend. 3 streams. Thank you for a stream. Thank you, Kotsu, for being here. Thank you guys so much. Who are you gonna raid into today? Who are you raiding? I think I know. I think I know myself. How long have they been going for? And for 2 hours. Hopefully they'll still be live right now. Hold on. All right. Let's go and raid into the 13th Geek. They're playing City Skylines 2. So yeah, if you also want to follow me on my socials, you can. There are the links there. You can also... Oops, let me copy my own raid message first. You can also follow me on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on Threads, and you can also join the Discord server if you would like, and then we can discuss about various things in there. It would be fun. It would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Hope to see you soon. I love you so much. Thank you for the love and support. And go say hi to Geek. Go say hi and tell him that he's cool. A cool guy. A normal and regular guy. And cool. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on Saturday for Double Stream Day and Big Run. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.